Hello, my name is Bennett and I am fine in every conceivable meaning of the word. And I have a new microphone. I'm really excited to try it out because I noticed that people click off my videos as soon as I start talking. So I figured, well, it's either my voice or the audio quality, and I can't change my voice. Although I could with this one. It has like a voice changer built in, but I haven't played around with that yet. Anyway, this is There Is No Lore. Well, the demo for it by Little Flea Studios, if I'm not mistaken. They have a very adorable little intro, but I can't show you that because I can't click over fast enough. So let's get into the story. I just wanted to make sure it works. Yeah, new story run. All right. So I something tells me there might be lore in this game, but I can't prove it yet. Okay. Choose a deck to add to your inventory. Well, these are all unavailable. Well, this one will be available later, I suppose. Let's pick the fire deck. I have absolutely no idea what this game is like. I was just drawn to the title. I thought I doubt it. Surely you jest, I thought to myself. Don't bother searching, there isn't any. This is a location. You win it by having more strength on your side than your opponent. Add strength to your side by putting cards in your deck there. This is your inventory. Build your deck with cards from here. Once your deck is built, you can start the game by pressing this start button. Put it in my deck. Start the game. Press this end turn button to play out the next turn. The top card of each deck is flipped each turn. The game ends when all decks are empty. Okay. Space? Haha! I am incredibly good at this. Okay. You have many good cards, sir. Okay, pick a prize. Fireballs. Yeah, you can left click on any zone for cards to expand it and see the cards in it. Okay. You can press right click on cards at any time to see them up close. To move forward, let the darkness tempt you. Press left click on the right side of the screen. Okay. The maximum number, I can't speak, of cards you can put into your deck is equal to the number in your opponent's deck at that location. The minimum number of cards you can put is 3. Left clicking on deck expands it. You can add and remove cards on it quicker once it is expanded. Okay. For this fight only, place all your cards in the middle deck. Alright. Sure. Okay, did I do good? All decks are shuffled at the start of a game. Okay. You can play out turns automatically. Pressing the speeds button cycles through the speed at which they play. Oh, there are multiple speeds. It's the plural of the noun. Okay, I understand. It's good to do this when there are a lot of cards. It sure is. Oh, come on, play them all. Yeah, this mud strategy isn't really working out for you, man. Okay, pick a prize. Lighter. This card moves to the bottom of its deck, and something gives +4 strength to the first card on your side here. Explosion symbol effects occur when the non-token card is flipped onto your side of the from the deck. Oh, and that's a draw symbol. That's no, it's a shuffle. It's stuffing a card into your deck. I guess the symbol is very small. It's hard to make out. Effects occur before the game starts. You win the game by winning more locations than your opponent, but tying in locations wins goes to a tiebreaker like right now. I'm such a good reader. Tiebreakers are decided by who has the most strength across all 3 locations. Careful, tying in strength across all 3 locations in a tiebreaker results in a loss for you. Okay. So this is Marvel Snap. I'm afraid. Flipping a card means to play the top card from your deck. Each deck flips a card every turn. On flip effects, oh, it's a card being slammed on the table, I guess. Triggers when the card is flipped. I like how it looks, but it's not very descriptive of what it does. Note, your flip effects activate before your opponents each turn. Game start effects trigger before the game starts. Similar to flip effects, they trigger before your opponents. For this fight, only place all your cards into decks. Okay. Let's mix it up a little bit. And oh, I got another one of these. So let's put it in here and let's go. What is happening? What was that? Your opponent's deck doesn't flip a card for 1 turn. Okay. Interesting. Well, this game is very different from any other I've played so far, which is always nice to see. I don't... Oh my god, I just now understand what the art is. How did I not see what the art was? Blacksmith. If this card is at the middle location, it is unaffected by multipliers and cannot be annulled. Oh. Interesting. So it can't be improved, but it can't be destroyed either. Do I hit space? Do I hit A? Darkness? I am tempted darkness. Annulling a card means it is sent to the null zone, okay? Cards in the null zone don't contribute their strength anywhere. Note a card that has a flip effect that is annulled still has its flip effect trigger. Okay, well, we'll put a blacksmith here and another one here. Hit him with some fireballs. Another fireball. I kind of wish there was a... If I drag this card and press 2, no, nothing happens. Well, I can... Let's see, flip, give 4 strength to the first card on your side here. I'll throw another blacksmith in the middle. What could possibly go wrong? I don't know. Okay. Okay, hit me with the stuff. Okay, Woodland Spirit annuls cards. That makes sense. It makes sense because it says that it does, but it also costs 1 strength there, so that's an interesting dynamic. Alright, well, Flint. Cannot be put at the middle location. Cards on your side here with the highest unmodified strength are unaffected by multipliers and cannot be annulled. Huh. Okay. You can expand the null zone like any other zone to see cards in it. Okay. Is that gonna matter? As well as building decks with cards, you can also use trinkets to affect the game. Each location can have 3 trinkets put at them. The cards' trinkets are not single use, you keep them between matches. Locations can have effects too. Note that location effects trigger first, then your trinkets, then your cards. Okay, but none of these have... Wait, no, Worm Cabin. Multiply the strength of cards here by -1. This one is put 5 copies of Mud on the bottom of each deck here. But that doesn't matter too terribly much. Okay, so I want the flint here to be able... Hang on, is this just one card? Cards on your side with the highest unmodified strength. Okay, so I'll just put some fireballs here because they can't be negated here. So that's good. Like they're not gonna get multiplied by -1. And then I throw the blacksmiths here. And it's better to just not put anything here. Well, it might be worth it to play one lighter here, because it's gonna... Location's gonna activate, set the score to -2, and then it's gonna increase its score by 4, so it's better than 0, so I'll do that. Or do I have to? Your right deck must first have at least 3 cards. Okay, I forgot. Each deck has to have 3 cards. Okay, I am too lazy to do the math. Alright, let's see. Okay. Okay, Moonlight. At the end of each turn, your opponent's side here has 20 or more strength. Annul this card. Ah, I see. So the moon destroyed itself. Wonderful. Okay, I think I got this. Yeah, I got this one in the bag. Thank you, Flint. Okay, pick 3 prizes. Wait, so I just pick all of them? Compass, don't shuffle your deck here. Oh, so I can choose on which order stuff is played. Eraser, erase this location's effects. Okay. Magnifying glass, you can see your opponent's deck here while building your deck. Once added, cannot be removed. That makes sense. Okay, well, I'll just pick all 3 of them, I suppose. Into the darkness. Okay, this is a scripted fight. The opponent's decks work together more than normal fights. If you win, you can take one of the opponent's cards or another one of your trinkets as a prize. Interesting. Okay, Surface of the Sun. Multiply the strength of cards here with less than 4 unmodified strength by 3. Okay, okay. Let's see. Let's see. I think I want to erase the effect here. So my fireballs are more likely to be strong enough to do the trick. Because that way the opponent's weak cards don't get buffed, which is going to be nice. Lighters are going to be incredibly powerful. So I'm going to play the lighters here. And blacksmith, so they can't be annulled. With another fireball on top, I suppose. Well, I should probably check what my opponent is doing now that I have the ability to do so. Moonlight. At the end of each turn, if your opponent's side has 20 or more strength, annul this card. Well, it's gonna get annulled. Wonderful. I don't need this. Yeah, well, it cannot be annulled. Yeah, I should definitely play it because it does not hurt. The compass doesn't make a difference anywhere, so let's hit it. Wait, are they just gonna play a moon everywhere? Well, okay. They're not gonna have a lot of fun this round. Okay. Yeah, alright, I suppose this is just tutorial stuff. The compass I don't super care for. Moonlight could be good. If I have a location that I just don't care about, I can just drop the moonlight there for a chance to win it with one card. Well, I have to play 3, but blacksmith. But I played without using any of my cards that are better spent elsewhere. You regained 1 life. I did not know I had life. Okay, let's... Okay, let's go to another scripted fight, I suppose. I like the map, it's very cute and very snappy. Okay, sweltering hot day. Half the strength here is added to other locations, does not stack with other locations. I see. Wind farm, strength here is added to the middle location. Interesting. Okay, well, I can just spam blacksmiths in the center because they can't get flipped, which is nice. I can put some put some fireballs here. And maybe throw a lighter on there for good measure. Well, no, hang on. Lighter, get out of there. Fireball, get in there. Oh, that's what they meant by expanding and it being faster. I see now. Throw the lighters all in there. I'm going to place... Well, I should check with the magnifying glass. I keep forgetting to, but I can still change stuff. Let's check what they're doing here. Light pollution. Annul all tokens at this location. Okay, I don't have any. Plus X to your opponent's side here, where X equals the number of cards on your opponent's side. It's pretty strong, actually. Gonna put Flint here, and I suppose I'm gonna just hope for the best because all the decks are full. Well, this one isn't gonna... No, it might reach 20 because of sweltering hot day, so I shouldn't play the moonlight here. Let's just see what happens. Okay. Alright. Why did stuff burn? I wasn't paying attention. Hang on. Okay, Light Breeze. Put a copy of a random card on your opponent's side here onto their side at each other location, then annul it. I see. Oh, no. Okay. Lantern, plus X to your opponent's side, where X equals the number of cards on your opponent's side here. Okay. Let's see what else is happening. Okay, but yeah, all right. No, it looked scary for a moment because of the giant -7, but it was no problem. Let's see. Flint is pretty good. I guess light pollution could be good. I haven't encountered anyone playing with tokens yet. Let's pick it just in case we need it. All right. Well, it doesn't make a difference. Let's go here. Okay, Windless Windform. Non-gust cards beyond a third flipped onto sides here become gusts instead. Gust. Put 2 copies of Gust with 1 strength here, then move each respectively to each other location. Jesus. Okay, this is a swamp. That's fine. When a card is flipped here, put a copy of it at the middle location. So I definitely want some good stuff on the dam. Let's see what they got here. All right. Oh, this game has a lot of text. Wand. this card's original deck starting size is less than 5. All other cards at this location lose their effects. Interesting. Fetch. If this card came from the middle deck, put a copy of Log on your opponent's side here. And a Log is just a bad card. Wood Rot. If there are more cards on your side than your opponent's side, -4 strength to your opponent's side here. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Hang on. Where's the compass? Where the compass go? Is it? Do I have to click here? Okay. So maybe like arrows to do that. Okay, that might need to be made more convenient, I think. Let's see. I think annul all tokens at this location. So they're going to put are gusts tokens? I don't know if gusts are tokens. Well, it says here put 2 copies of Gust here. Okay, well, I want to play Light Pollution last, so I'm going to put the compass here. So in case gusts count as tokens, I can destroy them. And yeah, I hope that makes sense. It does in my head. Put some blacksmiths here. I might as well put the flint here. If like the stuff you already played was like removed from this list, maybe it was like minimized, so there's more room. Maybe there's options for that. Show site close, tech. Show number of cards at zones. Fights automatically play on game start. Okay, no. Alright, well the UI can still be improved somewhat, I feel. I think it would be funny to play a bunch of lighters here and have them copied to the middle later. I don't know how funny that is. That's roguelike deck builder humor, I suppose. Okay, let's hit it. I have no idea how difficult an encounter is going to be. Wait, is it gonna play this card? Oh. I thought it was gonna play the Light Pollution last. But alas, it played it first. Okay. I thought it was gonna be at the bottom if I put it in first. Okay, there's just a lot of stuff happening and there's no way I'm gonna be able to keep track of all of it. Alright, just make the numbers happen. I can't change anything about it anyway. Okay, got that one on lock, got that one on lock. And even that one, alright. Nice. I feel like you should get a little reward for winning all 3 locations. Whey, so much to learn. Restaurant kitchen plus X strength to each side here, where X equals the highest strength on each respective side at the middle location. Billboard jungle, for each side put 5 copies of the first card put here, then annul that side's deck. Oh, okay, I see. Well, but if I play a bunch of blacksmiths here, then they can't be annulled, right? Does that work even while they're in the deck? I want to find out. Okay, plus X strength to each side here. Okay, so I'm placing the flint here and spamming fireballs over here. Well, I should check what the opponent is doing. I keep forgetting. Gravel. On the first turn, flip a card. Alright. Flip a card, flip a card. When the turn after this card is put onto a location ends, multiply this card's strength by minus unless its deck is empty. I see. So it's just a 10-point card. Okay, well, that's fine, I guess. I am slightly lost. I don't quite know what to do here. Let's hit him with the moonlight, lighter. Can always make the moon lighter. That's what I always say. Okay, let's just make it play out. Well, all right. Okay, so the blacksmiths did get annulled because the effect was not active while they were in the deck. I see. Okay. Yeah, this one's also quite easy. All right. Okay. Yeah, you regained 1 life. Cool. It's kind of difficult to like plan for anything if every battle only lasts 1 round. Does the boss fight for this level? If you lose 2 lives instead of 1. Like that's gonna happen. Okay, we got another billboard jungle. Mines. This can only appear at the middle location after turn 2 ends. Put a copy of Stake and Rustling onto both sides at all locations. Okay, what do those do? Stake. Cards at this location cannot be annulled. And Rustling. Stop all flip effects at this location. I see. So flip effects are worthless here. I won't even be able to annul them with light pollution. Okay, that's good to know. So let's see. I think it might make sense to just play a fireball and 2 lighters here. Because the lighters are shuffled to the bottom. So I played a fireball. It gets 5 extra copies of itself, and the lighters are burnt because the lighters aren't going to do much because of the mines. I'm playing strategically. Very much so. God, there was some strategy game on the Xbox 360, I think. And one of my cousins like played it a bunch, and he was like, guys, I gotta show you this. It's amazing. And he showed us like the intro video of the game. And there was just this guy, this general man. And maybe it was just an awkward German translation because it was the German dub. But the guy looks at the room, at this busy war room, and says, "We must use strategy." It's like, wow, how did you get this far? How did you get this far if only now you're thinking about that? Like, I mean, granted, everybody would have clapped if that happened in the US nowadays. I forgot about the eraser. I should probably change all of my planning entirely. Should I? I don't know, I actually shouldn't. It's fine, just negate all of their flip effects. Let's see what you got in the mines. Rustling? Okay, okay. Vampire Bat is another random card in your deck. Give +3 strength to each card on your side at each other location. Well, I hope for you that you draw it early. Wind Chimes. Flip. If this card is not at the middle location, annul the first card on your opponent's side at each other location. Why would you play that in the middle? Okay. I think I'm gonna put some more lighters here. And that should do it, I suppose. All right. let's see what happens. Okay. So all of my cards are gonna get moved, I suppose? I'm a little overwhelmed at everything that's happening, but the opponent does not have particularly high numbers. I don't quite know what their game plan was. Like, obviously this is easy. This is like the tutorial, I suppose, but yeah, like how were they supposed to win? Plastic bag. If this is the first card on your side here, annul it and put a copy of it at each other location. All right. Pick one prize. Light bulb plus X to your side at the middle location, where X equals the total strength of your opponent's cards in the annul zone here. If any of those cards have negative strength, X is 0 instead. I don't annul a lot of cards. Well, with light pollution. Okay, maybe I find someone who plays with tokens. From what I understand, tokens are just non-permanent cards created by other cards. All right. Well, video game. I hope you have something, because so far this, like, the concept is interesting, but there's no challenge at all. +1 strength for every turn beyond the 8th. Okay. Oh, it's 2. It's I thought it was explaining oven. If you're winning the middle location, multiply this card strength by 2. Give your side at the middle location +1 strength. Okay, that's not... Well, okay, if it's buffed and then it's doubled, then that's not bad, I suppose. Light bulb, another one. Swing. If this card is the only card on your side here, you win the location. This card moves to the bottom of its deck. That's interesting. I don't think I have a way to play around that. Let's go with coal and oven. All right. Well, the game may start being challenging now, I hope. Desert. After turn 4 ends, annul all cards in both decks here. All right. Let's see. I definitely want to play Flint here. That seems to be specifically what it's there for. Okay, let's check what's happening at the windmill. Fairy Wand. Steal the first card on your opponent's side here. Permanently set its strength to 0. Lantern plus X strength. Okay. Solar panels. Annul the first card on your opponent's side at the middle location. Annul the lowest card on your opponent's side here. Why are you playing this at the windmill? Are you daft? Have you recently gone insane? Alright, after turn 4 ends. Well, let's play a fireball and a fireball. And a... Wait, no, only the highest scoring cards, right? Yeah. Okay, well, I played 3 fireballs here. That should just do it. That should do the trick. Then I can play the oven in the cold food. I can never remember how that one goes. And then I hit him with the blacksmiths in the center. Because what the hell are they gonna do? They're gonna do nothing? Yeah, I can't really play anything else on the right location because that messes with Flint. Oven is gonna get a bunch of buffs and then get doubled. Okay, let's see if it works out the way I hope it does. Okay, Yes, 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 yes. You may now begin, please. Alright, shine. Okay, that deleted one of my cards, I see. Safety vest. I can't keep up with all the stuff that's happening, and it doesn't really matter because I can't change anything about it. And that's maybe a little frustrating. It kind of kind of takes a lot of the fun out of the game for me. The fact that everything ends after a single round means that you just one shot everyone, and you can't really you can't really strategize at all. I'm just gonna skip as many fights as I can to get to the big boss. It is kind of a shame that I'm not super seeing the point of this game yet. Maybe it is because the fire starting deck is just too good. Maybe that's the problem, but the opponent doesn't play tactically at all. They play their best cards, the best flip cards on Windmill. And look at me, I'm already speaking like the world's leading expert on There Is No Lore. Me, when the homie plays light pollution on Windmill. Fuck, I couldn't even speak properly. Okay, Pinwheel Garden. After turn 1 ends, move all cards here to another random location. Okay. Cinema. Cards in the null zone here contribute to their respective side's strength. Interesting, interesting. Windless Wind Farm, that's the non-gusts. Beyond the third, flipped onto sides here become gusts instead. Third flipped on 2 sides here? I don't understand. Okay, let's check with the magnifying glass. What are they doing at Cinema? Fairy Wand. Okay, Rainbow, +1 for each card more on your side than your opponent's side here. Alright, well, if you can't modify the sizes of your decks, that doesn't make much sense. +1 strength for each of your opponent's cards in the null zone. Okay. That's really weak. Wow. Annul the first card on your opponent's side here. Annul all tokens at this location. What is the plan? I don't see the vision. I'ma hit him with the quadruple blacksmith. That's a good trick. Alright. +X to your side at the middle location, where X equals the total strength of your opponent's cards in the null zone here. Sure, let's play the light bulb here. I don't know what it's supposed to do. Okay, I don't want to move the oven here. Let's put the oven here. Put some lighters under the oven. Oh, I have another blacksmith. Quintuple blacksmith. Why did I think I only had 4? Okay, fireball, 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 lighter, and light pollution. Yeah, sure, let's make it so my fireball... Because if it wasn't for the fact that it has to be unmodified strength, I would protect the oven, but... Yeah... Okay, this... I suppose that makes sense? Okay, yeah. Alright. Okay, tons of stuff happen. I'm not even gonna try to follow along. I'm not gonna be able to strategize around whatever is happening anyway, I don't think. Nor do I need to. What do you mean -2? What was your plan? Woodland Spirit could be good. Puff. The cards flipped here become a tornado, fishnado, firenado, or rocknado instead. Oh my goodness. I mean, sure, these all sound great. Too bad I'm not reading all that. Oh, no, oh, don't tell me. Don't tell me there's more. Please tell me this is the end. Okay, well, here we go again. Okay, keychain. The last card in your middle deck doesn't turn flip until your other decks are empty. Interesting. Like, some of these sound interesting, but I don't know how useful they are. Bellows. Okay, stake cards at this location cannot be annulled. That's potentially useful. Bellows. Give 1 strength to your side at each location. Why wouldn't I... I mean, it's not fantastic, but it's always good. I'm going with more fireballs. And I am running past as many battles as I can. I am so sorry. Claim your prize. Another lighter. Nice. Maybe if I didn't always have access to all of my cards. But... oh, nice. I can sneak past everything. I don't really see a point in powering up. Like, the opponents are not even coming close to beating me. Okay, the music was epic for a second there. Okay, there's no flip effects here. After turn 2 ends, sides you get plus 20 strength if their deck is empty. Interesting. I don't think I have a way to accelerate that. I think it would be funny. Oh my god, yes. So I'm playing Puff here. So all of the mud that gets flipped is going to turn into a different tornado and it's going to be complete chaos and I'm going to have no idea what's happening and I'm going to be completely okay with that. I think I want to just erase the Dark Alley effect. It doesn't really do anything. This one is going to have more turns because of the mud added to the deck. Let's see what they are doing at the windmill. Okay, well, Depression. They can't use that. Earthquake. After turn 1 ends, if your deck here is empty, plus 16. Alright, well, you have 2 of them, so that's not going to happen. Moonlight. Okay, Depression, give your side here plus 2 strength and all this card. That's just a bad card. That's just a bad card. I'm sorry. Body bag. Annul all cards in this card's deck. I see. But Earthquake. You can't get the effect of Earthquake and Body Bag because it only works on the first turn. I don't understand the balancing of this game. So basically what I'm trying to say is I am not worried about the people over there. So I'm just going to throw some fireballs on there and I think that's going to be just fine. I'm going to throw a bunch of lighters and some... oh, wait, I don't know what they're going to do. Just throw some more lighters there. Okay, and then I'm going to play... wait, no. I made the mistake last time. So I'm playing all the blacksmiths on here. 4, 5. Then I'm going to play Light Pollution. Just so I can annul stuff. And then I'm going to not shuffle the deck here. I hope... the problem is, I always second guess myself with everything. And that, unfortunately, is the side effect that I keep doing the same thing over and over again because I'm like, well, I made the wrong choice last time. It was a 50-50 shot at... is it conjugate or declinate? Okay, let's see. I don't remember. I don't remember which mistake I made last time, so I'm going to make the exact same mistake again without fail. And when I'm trying to metagame it, and I'm like, oh, I know this time that verbs are conjugated, then I'm going to be like, nah, they're declinated, because always do the opposite of what the boy says. it's a problem. Okay, I'm just gonna speed that one up because... Alright, a bunch of tornadoes. This is just insanity. Okay, I just killed a bunch of my own cards. But, oh, it's close. Alright, that was close because I played entirely at random here. And this side, yeah. Alright, okay. Continue. Claim your prize, okay. They appear to be identical, so... Righty-tighty, loosey-goosey. Is this the end screen? Escape? Oh no, I accidentally opened the inventory. I was a little confused there. Okay, it's too easy. Right now, it's way too easy. Maybe fire is just overpowered. Maybe the enemies are just awful. Either way, it is too easy. Oh, that's what the key was for. I forgot that I had to unlock stuff. The problem is that the combination of it being too easy and the fact that it's so random and the fact that you can use the same strategy over and over and over again from the very start of the game, the fact that the opponents don't play at all towards the strengths of the different locations, it's messy. I'm sorry. But the presentation is there. The presentation is very nice. Oh, there's another one I can unlock here. The presentation is nice. I am also kind of worried that what you mean by easy is that the deck is overpowered. When it would be better if easy meant this deck has a consistent output regardless of how well you play, and the more difficult decks are the ones that require some more strategizing to get the most out of, while being weaker when you don't play well. But I can't definitively prove that because unfortunately I don't think I want to play more right now. I'll keep an eye out. If I find out more about this game, then I'll definitely consider checking it out again. But for now, it's just not really a game to me. It doesn't meet the minimum interactivity threshold required for me to consider it great. So this is entirely a game design problem. Everything else about the game, it looks good, it sounds good, but it's just missing something, and you know your game better than I do. So maybe if the developer is watching, that's why I'm saying you. Yeah, I hope this playthrough showed some things to you that maybe I didn't even pick up on that may need to change a little bit. Well, that's kind of a bummer. But all that being said, thank you very much for watching. The link to the demo is in the description. I mean, it's free. There's no reason not to try it out if you thought this looked interesting. And this game is interesting. It's different. And that alone was fun for, the first half hour or so. And yeah, don't forget to do something kind for yourself, a loved one, and a stranger in any order you choose. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.